Welcome, my name is David Pustansky and this is once again another test stream because last night we had a live show and it completely froze up worse than it has ever froze up before, but it froze up. So today I'm doing a couple of test streams. Earlier on I was doing a drawing. Now I'm playing a video game, one of my favourite video games in fact. It is Donkey Kong Country. So let's get things going now. I'm going to start a brand new game. I'm just going to make sure that we have the stream working. Looks like we've got the stream working, but I'm going to make sure it's working. Then we're going to play through some Donkey Kong Country. We're going to play through Donkey Kong Country. We're now streaming live. So fantastic. And let's start a brand new game. I'm playing this on the classic Super Nintendo Mini, or the Mini Super Nintendo Classic. I'm going to do a one-player game. I've dropped my phone. And if anyone wants to chat, then let me know your memories of Donkey Kong Country. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. That kind of isn't the point. It's just one thing I need to get set up on the stream though. So I'm going to just check on this. That if I, oops, no, I don't want to do that. Let's go on to my streamer dashboard. And streamer dashboard, let's have a look. Make sure that we've got this all going. As we can see, Donkey Kong is about. So Donkey Kong is up and running. And let's just see what we've got going here. So latest stream, it says that I'm live. So I need to tag a video game. So Donkey Kong Country. So playing Donkey Kong Country. Update information. Changes were successfully saved. Okay, so I'm going to just put a comment, make sure it's working. Hello world. There will be a live comedy show on this channel tonight at 8:30 PM UK time. See, the things which you've got to do if you want to do streaming. You've got to think of so many different things. So this definitely counts that I'm streaming video game content. So that should hopefully help some people who are interested in this kind of thing to be able to find what we're doing here. So, whee! I didn't go get the extra life I should have done. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I played this actually. So let's get Diddy. So in fact, I don't know if I've missed the opportunity to get those extra lives now. Well, let's get the extra life that's in here. And then I will try and get the extra life balloons from up high. So I so wish that on the classic Mini it had the... Oh my god, I'm doing so badly. I wish it had the original Donkey Kong Country 2. The original, there's only one, but you know what I mean. So one extra life balloon, 2 extra lives, and another 2. And I've got the D, I've got the K. This is such a fun level, it's such an easy, relaxed game. This is probably up there with my favourite games of all time. I love the humour, I love the graphics. It still looks incredibly good graphics. So anyone out there who likes Donkey Kong Country, tell me what your favourite level is, what your favourite character is, what your favourite thing is about the game. Okay, so I'm now going to get Winkies, so Engard, on, I always say Engard, it's on guard. So when I see on guard, I jump. There we go, now we've got a Winky. The reason I say Engard is because I didn't know the joke, I didn't get it when it was like, what year did this come out? I was 9 years old when this came out, so I probably played it when I was 10. And I just didn't understand what on guard meant. It's because it's a swordfish, so on guard. And I didn't get that. Okie dokie. So now we've moved on to here. And let's see if we can get through this level quickety-lickety split. Whee! Didn't get the K. I don't need it, to be honest. I'm not trying to 100% this game. It always feels a little bit pointless trying to 100% Donkey Kong Country 1 because you don't get anything for it, whereas Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 with the Kremlin coins and like the bear coins, no, not the bear coins, the bonus coins on that game it added a lot of purpose because you get to go to extra levels, got a different ending, got a different final boss. But on Donkey Kong Country, it's just sort of like for the bragging rights of playing the game and saying, look, I got 101%. And then interestingly, on Donkey Kong Country 2 you can get 102%, and on Donkey Kong Country 3 you can get 103%. Whee! There we go, jump down there. And, oops, let's just kill that baddie. Look how bright the level's gone. And yeah, I think you can now go through the whole way back through the level. I'm going to jump down there. Bonus level. I think you can jump the whole way back through the level and it will still be good weather. Yay, I got it. You just have to make sure you don't blink and keep your eyes peeled for what's going on there. Woohoo! I would love them to make a new Donkey Kong Country game which had the pre-rendered graphics and used the same techniques as this, but just done with like 60 frames a second or 120 frames a second, something insane. And just like imagine the graphics just that much bigger if they were in 4K or 8K, mate. Imagine how good a Donkey Kong Country game could look if it was now made nowadays using these same principles, the same ideas, the same techniques. I wanna go there, and I made it. So I don't know if Donkey Kong Country is a popular game to stream or to watch. For me, I always feel a lot of nostalgia watching this game. The great thing about streaming is it's really giving me an excuse to speak to myself, which I do traditionally anyway. Although I've realised that I don't always make a lot of sense, which is a bit worrying. This is just an automated fireworks display. Boom. And bish, bash, bosh. So I will use this opportunity just to remind everyone out there that this is the This is Extreme Improv channel, and we have a show tonight which is called Extreme Improv XStreamed, and that's a play on words because it's a streaming show. Oh man, I missed an opportunity there. And that'll be at 8:30 PM, and it'll be on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/extremeimprov. It'll be on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/extremeimprov. You'll notice a pattern with all of these things. We'll be on our Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/extremeimprov, and we're going to have a great lineup of performers, often with some international performers. And we're going to play lots of improv games, so it'll be like a Whose Lines It Anyway kind of thing, but tinkered and tailored and candlestick makered until it works as a streaming show. And look at this, secret bananas. Like, these bananas underwater wouldn't actually be that fresh, to be fair. And anyway, so we're going to do this tonight at 8:30 UK time, wherever you are in the world. Just ask Siri or Alexa what time the show would be starting. I might get an answer in a second because I do have one of these devices here. Oh, On Guard, come back. I like the way that you can always have this extra hit if you... Oh, I'm going to lose On Guard. No, come back. You have this extra hit because you can rescue an animal buddy if you've lost it. Whee! And we're going to come back down. I just love the feel of the Super Nintendo controller compared to so many others. And it's amazing how playable things are just on the Switch using the Joy-Cons. And yet, like, the Switch Pro controller obviously feels so much better. But you can go back and play this and people aren't like, this is terrible to hold in my hand. Because it's not. And when you play it with the Switch Joy-Cons, not necessarily this because you can't play this on the Switch. When you play anything on the Switch with the Joy-Cons, you'll notice that actually you can play games just fine. It doesn't have to have like the grips and everything being ultra comfort and all these bells and whistles, you know. So people have overthought why you've got now these like elite controllers which cost like £100 or $100. depending where in the world you're watching from. Oh man, I'm not going to bother getting on guard back now. So I'm right at there. Okay, and that bit is done. So I always find the swimming levels in most games, the underwater levels, to be the least fun. Okay, and boom, boom, boom. Anyone out there in the comments, let me know, do you like Donkey Kong Country? What other games would you like me to stream? I know I like playing Donkey Kong Country and I like playing Resident Evil. I like playing Tetris 99, I played some of that the other day. But let me know what you like, because I'll just keep playing what I like, and if no one's going to watch it, that'd be a bit sad, really. That was a bit sad. I just died. I think on this you can do the rewind thing, but it's not as smooth as on the Genesis classics, the Mega Drive classics. So I can't be bothered to do it. Because I should be able to complete this game without using save states, without using rewind features. Say that, I almost just jumped into a pit. To my doom. I always find it an interesting bit of trivia that Donkey Kong actually runs like a horse. You look at him, he doesn't run like a gorilla, his animation is like that of a horse running. That's a little trivia factoid for those of you that didn't know it. I'm sure a lot of you did. If you're watching Donkey Kong Country streaming, you're probably a fan. Or if you're not a fan, then hopefully this will convert you, because this is one of the best games that I've ever played. All these years later, still just find the nostalgia of playing this loads of fun. Woohoo! Okay, so let's have a look. And Donkey Kong. Let's just see, I had someone send me a little message. Okay, yep. Okay, I'll deal with that in a little while. I'm currently streaming and I cannot respond to business about tonight's show just at the mic. Oh man, I'm sure that was I missed getting a secret thingy, what's it? And boom, shucka, lucka. Sweet! And yes. Oh yes, some of these barrels are an utter nightmare. Look at that, I'm still not through it. Oof. That's where I went wrong. I knew I'd go wrong at some point there. I feel ashamed of myself. Ashamed. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to use the save states, I swear. I might use the save states. Is it cheating if you use save states? Because they weren't on the original game. They weren't designed to be able to be there. Look at that, so you couldn't do anything there. So, boom, boom. So I now only have one hit as well. So if I was to get hit by a zinger, and that's this, it's a zinger, boom. Okay, so I feel a bit more nervous now. Felt quite cocky with it before, but you just have to hold your nerve, hold your nerve. So I'm going to wait until the right time, like then. And that's what I didn't do before, and I didn't do that before. Look at this, it's such a long chain of these things. Oof. And there we go. 1, 2, and now I'm up here, and this gives you a little bit of safety. Ooh, and because you're up there, you can easily jump on that guy, and you get the K barrel. The K barrel? You get the K. Now look at this. I'm going to skip over saving. Oh, I'm not going to skip over saving, just because you don't get to save on this whenever you like, unless you use a save state, which I'm not. 10% of the way through the game in these last few minutes. That's insane. So here's naughty, and then later on you'll take on very naughty, and boom, whee! Did he get his face on it? I always used to be on the side more of Donkey, so that I'd want Donkey's face to be on all of the map screens, whereas now for that world it shows Diddy's face because I completed the level as Diddy. So Winky's walkway. I don't think I've actually controlled Winky yet. Okay, and I'm just going to whip through this. So I get Winky the Frog. Only Donkey Kong game that he ever appeared in that was released anyway. Unless he's in Donkey Kong Land, I'm not sure. But he was, I believe, going to be in Donkey Kong Racing, and then it never came out because Rare foolishly went to Microsoft. Because, okay, here's my theory about Rare. Rare are just Nintendo, but later. And I'm not saying Nintendo Lite, because I think often they improve upon what Nintendo does. But you think about it. So Donkey Kong Country is very much in the mould of Super Mario World. Then we've got Banjo-Kazooie, which is very much in the mould of Super Mario 64. And then, of course, we've got... Oh, look at this, I didn't get anywhere near enough to justify going up there yet. Then we've got Diddy Kong Racing, which is Mario Kart. And so they take a game that Nintendo have done and they do it a year or two later or whenever. And they do a few things that perhaps improve the graphics, perhaps throw in a few more ideas. But it is basically they copy Nintendo. Now, of course, there's things like Blast Corps and Killer Instinct where they didn't do that. But you see it often, because look at Grabbed by the Ghoulies on the Xbox. They had left Nintendo, and yet they came out with a haunted house game which had very similar controls to Luigi's Mansion. So Luigi's Mansion, you use the right stick to control sucking up the ghosts, and on the Xbox you use the right stick on Grabbed by the Ghoulies to control like the punching and kicking towards the baddies. It plays very, very similar. People are gonna say they don't agree with it. That's cool. That's up to you. But that's my observation or my opinion. But I'm not married to it, so you know, if you have a different opinion, that's cool. Okay, Minecart. This level is a pain in the bum, but it's fun. It's what Donkey Kong Country is famous for, the minecart levels. And what else did Rare make? Oh yeah, so you look later on, they were the ones put in charge of doing Connect Sports, just like there had been Wii Sports. Why were they making all of the most Nintendo-like games? I suppose it's because they'd been a Nintendo company, and they've got the most insight into how Nintendo create games and their philosophies. Ooh, that was not fun. So let's go there again. Okay. Okay. Sweet. And there you go. So I need to concentrate on this a minute. So if you've got anything to put in the comments, I will not see it for the next 2 hours as I'm dying over and over again on a minecart. Can at least... Oh, I hate when you do something like that and it sends you to do like the on-guard level, bonus level, and then it sends you back to the beginning of this level, and it's like, I was further along than this, and the thing that's supposedly a bonus is now a hindrance. Oh, should have got that. But I will rely on that if I die lots to keep me afloat. Oof, sweet. Sweet Jesus. I'm not going to make it now. I'm not going to make it. Ugh, I feel stressed. Okay, bad is coming. Jump, 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 jump. There's still going to be one more baddie, one more baddie, one more baddie, and then I made it. Whew! I did remember that quite well. That was stressful. Look at that. I actually got through it on my second try, I believe. Which isn't bad, all considered. Whee! Okay, so there could be a bonus thing there, but there wasn't. There could have been. Okay. Can't help but think that yeah, I think I messed up there. I think that I needed to jump on that whilst it was in its original position to get to a bonus room. Okay, dokie. Okay, so is it here? No. What do you need that for then? Is it just to jump over him? And to get that? Well, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Okay, and jump past that. Okay, so it's got to be here. Oh man. there is definitely going to be something bonus. That's why Diddy is better on this game, because like, or it could have been down there, because he can just run into things without having to throw barrels into walls to check if they're any good. So Diddy can find those secrets a lot easier. So I think I've got scan lines on this at the moment, and I don't ever remember scan lines when I'd play a CRT TV many years ago. So I don't know if it was something that you didn't quite get the same in the UK. This doesn't look as I remember it. I don't remember these scan lines. And I've got an old CRTV which I probably used 3 years ago now, but it was after scan lines became a thing to put on every retro and classic release, and so I don't remember seeing those. Okay. Boing. Boing. Shazam. Sweet. Okay. Whoa. 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 I definitely felt like I flew under that rather than like flew through it. Like I jumped and landed in the middle of it. So I'm lucky that it didn't penalise me. Look at that, 27 extra lives. So I'm probably going to die now. Because I think you have to like push this on something. Okay. And let's see if I can get that. Oh, I did as well. Hopefully this won't be something where it sends you backwards. So you've got all of those bonus bananas. Got a lot of bananas. Completed that level up. Good. Let's go on to the next one. I have completed this game years ago in about 1 hour. Maybe just a little bit more. I love this idea. You only see these monsters on this one level. We never brought them back in another game or another variation of them. So this is not a speed run. I'm not good enough to be a speed runner. But I did whip through it, but I'm sure someone's completed it in like 25 minutes once upon a time. The key with this level though is just to keep going, because otherwise the bad guys will get you. Okay. Oops, bad timing there. Send myself backwards. Send myself this way. Oh my gosh. So I'm getting things on like the second turn around. There we go. And there, that's when you did once diagonal. I knew I was going up the wrong direction then. I just did that because I thought it'd be funny. Boom. Boom. Okay. And... uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Definitely going to get me. I don't know what I did wrong there. I know I did something wrong, but I think clearly I just mistimed it. Where I wasn't ready to do that jump, and I did that jump. But you literally have split seconds to get past some of these things, like there. And here. And you need to bring that with you, otherwise you don't get that. Oh, I thought like a little claptrap would come through there, but obviously it didn't. Let's go save, see how far along we are. 16%, shall we say? Is this 16% if we were at 10 before? 17%. 17% in 18 minutes. That means that I'm doing 1% per minute. Let's go on. So, once again, this is a test stream. And I say it's a test stream, like, it's testing to make sure that we get the stream working again for tonight. And if this is working and then it doesn't work tonight, I think that's really unfair. And that's the stream lords out there are not being kind to us. Did that just not let me use the barrel? I'm sure I picked up like a Donkey Kong, a DK barrel, and it didn't work. It always annoyed me that you get Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, but you'd still have a DK barrel for when you were going to have Kiddy Kong. Couldn't they call him Dinky Kong? Wasn't that the original plan? Oh no, so that's the DK barrel. And then this is a DK barrel. So I shouldn't have died last time because that wasn't quite fair. Okay, push that. Okay. So, my bad. So what do I need this for? Just the O. Yeah, but it's also, I'm doing this because with the whole COVID situation, I didn't look at that, I just pressed jump, my bad entirely. But with the whole COVID situation, it's given me a chance to work out how to do streaming, and I like video games, so why not do that? And I've got the streaming platform already set up with Extreme Improv, and we do the Games Monster podcast, so everything just aligned, where it's like you can see lots more of this content on Extreme Improv. You go there, you can see some improv comedy, you can see some podcasts where we're talking about improv, where we're talking about movies, TV shows, where we talk about video games, where we talk about professional wrestling. I'll plug all of these things just because if you're enjoying watching the stream, it's something I can do at the same time. Yep, so now you can also see some live stream. Earlier I did a stream where we were, oh man, I just died because I got another message about the show later. I need to attend to that soon. We'll get a bit further into this game, but I don't know if we'll get the whole way. Because also I'm probably not selling myself as being particularly good at it. Whee! There we go. Oh, I should have got the K. Always go to the right there. Because you get this barrel anyway, so... And that's how you can throw that and still get the doodah what's it. Oh well, let's cox that up. It's weird how like you don't just fall down but you get to jump again. So R, A, R, E. I mean, how did this company get away with putting their own company name into like what puzzles are in the game? I think that's very crafty of them. Very slippery, as Hannibal Lecter once said to Clarice Starling. This is the level where even 20 years later I haven't got the best sense of when you should go and get the thing that gives you like double everything else. Like ideally you should get that last, and this should be the level where that makes sense to do like last minute. But if I leave it too long I won't get it. So in a moment I will endeavour to get it. Because it says 45 seconds left. But let's go down and get it now, because those seconds will drip away quicker than what I was ready for. And look, have I gone into the wrong area? I'm literally not even going to get it now. I don't need it, but what a mistake to make. Because I got my positioning all wrong. Oh, get two more. 300. So that's 3 bonus lives that I got there. Whee! If anyone out there in internet land likes this, I'm not having much luck with this level. If anyone out there in internet land likes this game, tell me, have you played Donkey Kong Country 2? Because Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favourite of the series. I know to go right now. And it is also what I would class as a contender for my favourite game of all time. I can't be bothered to get that. Let's just get through this. All these games I play, when I stream them, I'm not trying to go for 100%. It's just a casual playthrough, doing some things I enjoy. And why shouldn't you? Oh, I'm doing so bad at this game. Let's just get through it. Okay, good. That gives me a fighting chance. So, yay, made it to the halfway barrel. And whee! There we go. Oh, that was very close. Okay, hang on. I need to get the timing of this just right. And I did. So here's Winky the Frog. Now, if you got Winky the Frog, it makes this level a lot easier, as long as you don't mess it up, and I probably will. Eventually you get chased by these wheelie guys. They're like giant hamster wheels. Except for, there you go, I just lost Winky the Frog. So that has been devastating to my chances at this level. Roll. See, look, I've gone past the point where you get the G, and that should usually be an indicator that you're right at the end, but there's still so much threat. See, look, still more. No, I'm not even going to try and get those bananas. And there we go. Made it through the end of that level in the end, and we get to the second world boss. And it's a Master Neki. Or Neki Senior, I forget quite how they named the character. Just imagine though if they remade this now and you could see that like the whole character made an appearance. Oh no, Diddy's going to complete the world again. So, is it just one more? See, look, I beat the boss but it killed me. So that's unusual. That doesn't often happen. What a mistake to make. Okay, and... oh my god, so now Diddy isn't going to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm doing so bad. I'm so ashamed. Right. Right-e-ho. 1. 2. Okay. 3. 4. It's always easier if he's lower. 5. So yay, win for Donkey. I love how the whole screen shakes when you do that hand slap thing. Never found out where that is actually even useful to do though. I don't think it unlocks secrets that are stuck in the ground. At least not that I remember, at least not all of them. It's not a consistent advantage and we should be able to test that theory on this level. Pick that up. And boom, boom, boom. Okay, so look. Doesn't do it. So look, secret on the ground, doesn't do it. And then Diddy can do it by jumping from a great height. And sweet. Okay, that just cleared that for me. Oh, so you literally skip over that. No real reason why you should ever actually interact with that birdie. I can't remember what game it is, but sometimes you can like go back. That might be Donkey Kong Country 2. Where you can go back further than you expect. No, there's definitely one of the ice levels on this actually, where you can do that exact same thing. So we've got the K. Aha! Secret level. Or bonus room. And then Kong. And you can spell Nintendo, I believe. But the fact that you can spell rare, that's so weird. See, look. Ah, but that was that same point where I died before. Not that I did spectacularly better now. Is that a DK barrel? Woo, no, but it gives me a secret room. Okay, so here's the tip with these. Only ever attack the one claptraps, because he'll go faster every time you hit him, but the other one will stay slow. The other one will stay slow. So you'll be able to attack one of them. Ah, didn't mean to do that. One of them enough as if you were getting both of them. So you say you have to hit a bad guy 10 times, it doesn't matter which one you hit. So if you had both of them going super fast, then it would be so much more hard. So much more hard, so much harder. Correct my English, my language. And sent myself back. So this is an important one not to mess up. There we go. Because it's the salvation of the save point. I couldn't imagine trying to do one of these games on like a one life run through. Just wouldn't be my bag, because I do stuff like that when I get distracted. I'd have to be super focused, and I just don't know that I can do Ugh, that's so annoying. I should have taken them out. Trying to find if there was somewhere else useful. Look at that, I'm still on the first level of world number 3. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. I can smell what the rock is cooking. What? So it literally skips you over vultures. I should always use this kinetic, always forward motion thing on this game. I'm doing too much exploring. So from now on, just hold right. Think of it like a Sonic the Hedgehog game. Just hold right. Always assume that you go right. Like the original Mario Brothers game, assume that you're not going to go backwards ever. Even though you definitely will. Love it. Love it. And boom, boom. And kablamo. Now here's an interesting one. Secret upstairs. So you have to go up that step and you get to a secret. I think that's the first time, at least that I remember on the game, that you can do that. So these got faster every time. I don't mind that I haven't got the end. Because like I said, I don't know if it counts towards the percentage, but what does the percentage do? Getting the secrets on this don't open up new levels. Got the right timing of when to go, but just the wrong timing of actually pressing it. It's always worth doing a little jump, because there is at least 1 or 2 levels where there's like a claptrap jumps out at the end. And he's going to get you, Barbara! Okay, so this is a tricky one, especially as Donkey. Ugh. Oh no, it was this thing. I was going to say, that would have been really difficult to make, that. So, okay, K, so banana. Jump on the banana, now you jump on the K. Now you jump on the O. Now you jump on the N. Kong, Donkey Kong. Doesn't do his little bow on this, but he does on Donkey Kong 64. Which hasn't aged as well as this, unfortunately. I swear that on the Wii U, when you play it, the controls are messed up. I had to, like, people might say, oh, David, you suck at this. Getting hit left, right and centre, but I swear on that, just like walking across like a tightrope sort of section, like a narrow beam that you have to walk across as Diddy Kong in the first or second level, was so difficult, and it was just because of the Wii U controller. What? I hate if you're holding something, you shouldn't be able to get hit like that. Okay. See, look, that shouldn't happen. That should not happen. I'm telling you. Like, it's okay, I'm calm. Boom. Learned my lesson there. Let's get the O, since it's so so easy to... Oh my god. There we go. See, look, if you're holding the barrel, it should act like a little bit of a shield. Okay, so look, this is where you have to time that that's coming up, so that's all good. And that banana indicates that you can go there and you get a secret. Okay, get the N. Oops, didn't do so well then. And I got most of what I needed. Wonderful. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's just have a look here. What? Okay, that should all be fine. Okay, so I can use that to get the letter G, and now I get an extra life. Oh, two of those. That would have been a point where it's like, I would rather not have to not exit. So, like, you can't save yet, but if you're really low on lives, you could just fly back to the first world and save there, and also stock up on extra lives and come back. It's weird that this is just swinging in a straight line. Okay. That was embarrassing. Ugh. So people may not like Donkey Kong Country that much. This is the second time I've tried streaming it. It was the second thing I ever tried streaming just to test to see if the game capture card would work. And when I did it, literally no one commented, and I felt sad. I'm not getting any comments so far, but I'm getting lots of people who are watching, so different platforms, so people are seeing it across the different platforms, which is cool. That tells me that the technology is working. Oh dear, what is that? I'm going to have to check that soon. Not immediately. Shouldn't try to check the chat as I am about to die. Killed by a killer wasp. Or a killer bee, the zinger. It's weird how on Donkey Kong Country 3, whereas you got zingers and more zingers and neckies in Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, Donkey Kong Country 3 had the most differences from bad guys. They didn't just like put the old bad guys in new costumes. Oh, hang on. Okay, got that. Ooh, got the extra life there. So that's good. Now it's just a case of up and down and up and down and down and up and down and up. Ah, Diddy, go on. Don't die, Diddy. There's definitely like a bonus room somewhere there that I've missed. So we got to the end of the level once again. So let's just power on. So tonight, do check out the Extreme Improv comedy show. It's called Extreme Improv XStreamed. And it will have myself and loads of hilarious extreme improvisers performing scenes, songs and stories made up entirely on the spot based on audience suggestions. Last night we played a game where the audience could actually win it, which was fun, where performers were basically doing charades with their mics turned off, and then it meant that the audience had to try and work it out what we were trying to give them clues to. Okay, so look at that. Once again, I've made the same mistake where I don't leave myself enough time. You have to go basically straight to the double thing, or you could do one lap and then come back. But 34 lives, I'm not worried about running out of lives anytime soon. Okay, whee! Okay, so I can't get the KONG on this. Ooh, bonus room. Okay, that was not good. Oh, Diddy got stuck. What the hell happened there? Do you see how Diddy got stuck? Wait, has this sent me back to the first game? The first... What the hell has just happened? This has sent me back to World 1. Does anyone see this? I've got 35 lives, but I'm back on level 1. I'll play it, just because I want to see what's happening. But is it gonna... Why did it send me here? That has got to be some glitch, right? Anyone out there have any experience of a glitch like that? Does it just happen on the Super Nintendo Classic Mini? Or does it happen on the actual Super NES cart? Why has it sent me back to the first level of the first world? I'm really confused about that. You know, hopefully it's like, this is a new glitch and Rare are going to give me money now. They won't. But Have I just discovered something? Is that uncommon? Is that common? Does that happen there? 40 lives. If my aim was to get 400,000 lives, then I would, you know, have like 0.1% or something. So look, it knows I've completed it all. If it said that I'd got the same amount of lives, but I can't believe it just sent me back to a previous level. So let's fly with Funky Kong. I never normally have to do that. So temple whatever, where did that go wrong there? So once again I'm not going to get the K. Let's see how much sense I can make out of this situation. So yeah. Right, okay, and boom, 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 boom. Ostrich. So I wonder if I could replicate that glitch. So I'll remember what level we're on. Okay. Do you know what? I actually landed back on the ostrich there, but that wasn't good. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens again if I can do that. I don't want to do the same glitch. But it's just in a second. Shall we try and replicate it? See what happens? So, I ran there. And then I fell here and it took me back to level 1. Yeah, look at that! I found a glitch. I've never done that before. I found a genuine glitch in the game. Is it a game-breaking glitch? How about that? I wonder if you can do that on the original game. That's very exciting, isn't it? I mean, it's just finding, like, a flaw in the game, which shouldn't be a positive. But I've never done something like that, ever. So, I'm going to try and complete the level now. Instead of having all this shenanigans where I have to repeat the first level again. Look all these extra lives I'm getting. You could just send me against King K. Rool and have done with. So let's get the Big Bird version. "101 ways." So I wonder what the most lives you can get on this is. So like there's the Super Mario Brothers 1 secret style at the end of the level, just jump over the edge sort of thing. See look, if you can go all the way back like this, why can't you do it and still get the ×2 thing? Because if I tried to get all of this extra stuff, let's just grab what I can. But I've discovered a glitch playing this game today. Probably it's one that people already know about. Don't run into that thing. I can't believe I was able to replicate it as well. But don't run into the Neckers as Diddy and then fall off a ledge as Donkey. Because Diddy gets stuck. I mean, it just sends you back to the first level. It's not even something that helps you. It kind of does the opposite to helping you. Because it makes you have to play through the first level again, which doesn't give you anything except for extra lives. Okay, let's have a quick sip of the good stuff for the working man. Okay, so the key is now not to have that same glitch happen. I don't want it to happen again. I've proved that I can replicate it, but I don't need to replicate it. See, and I didn't get the ostrich. Espresso. No biggie. Even though it makes some things easier, it's then sometimes more stressful And you got a flap across this whole thing like Flappy Bird. 18 years before there was such a thing as Flappy Bird. Woohoo! Okay, look, and you can drop down there. Hopefully there won't be a game-breaking glitch here. Look, this is just an easier version of the level I did a minute ago, because there's only one claptrap here. Do 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 do. Ah! Da, 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 da. And I get given a Rambi the Rhino, who looks very segmented in this iteration. Okay, so hello, Raphael P26. Hola! How's it going today? It's going well. Nice to get a comment. Have you played Donkey Kong Country before? Have you played it on Super Nintendo Classic? And what's your favourite Donkey Kong Country game and why is it number 2? I'm just joking. Mine is number 2, obviously, if I'm saying that. But why would you recommend whichever one is your favourite? I like the fact that you can play as Donkey on this. But Dixie Kong is just so much fun to play as. The fact that she can fly. The fact that she can fly through the air. Okay, now I will save because I just discovered a game-altering glitch where it sends me back in that previous level to the first level of the entire game. So 42 minutes, 31%. So I was at 17% with 18 minutes. So it goes to show how the game has progressively got harder. Aha! So that's an example. Oh no! Oh well, I'll just follow it. You can ride those barrels, but oh, it started to go darker again. Whoopsie! I always felt on Mortal Kombat when the guy goes toasty. I thought he said whoopsie for years. Until I was trying to make a video that replicated it. And I typed it in, and other people had also thought he said whoopsie. Because I was able to find it. But he says toasty. Because it was apparently a thing that one of the developers would say when he did well. He'd be like, toasty! And then they decided to put it in the game. And I love that. I loved when you get these things which you don't really get nowadays. Which are just like little in-jokes that make it quite prominently into games. Like the fact that on this, Rare have actually got the answer to one of the puzzles being Rare, that you have to spell out the developer name, and that's from people that are developing a Donkey Kong game for Nintendo. They've put the name of their company, like, actually into the canon of the game. Like, their logo appears all over Donkey Kong Country 2 and stuff. They're super proud of it. But who can blame them? It's such a good game. And, like, it looks incredible for the time. I'm gonna do well at this level. I'm gonna do well. Okay, if I don't complete this level this time, I don't have an ending to that sentence. Oof. So this is Manky Kong, who you'd assume is an unofficial member of the Kong family, but then Lanky Kong, which rhymes with Manky Kong, in Donkey Kong 64 is also an orangutan, but then Diddy is quite clearly a monkey when Donkey is a gorilla. So what's up with that? And then you get Dixie Kong, who clearly is a monkey, I guess, but she doesn't have a tail except for her ponytail. So these Kong creatures are all sorts of irregular monkey ape things. So there you go. I said I was going to complete the level that time, and I did. I think it's going to make me do this underwater level, which I don't really like. So the nice relaxing music. People go crazy for the music of Donkey Kong Country, and I don't blame them, but it's like one of the only times where I feel like you know the composers, people that compose the music for Donkey Kong Country and Banjo-Kazooie. It's one of the only times where it's like, there was the game Snake Pass, and it's like featuring music from the person that made music for Donkey Kong Country. It's like, well, that's not really a selling point for the game. It doesn't mean that it's anything like Donkey Kong Country. I mean, it's got a cartoonish character with googly eyes, but it's like, just because it's got the same music doesn't mean that it's going to be anything like that as an experience, as a game to play. But even if Rare were going to make a new Donkey Kong Country game today, how many people that made this still work there? And how many people, because they're like so much like older, how many of them are going to have the same vibe as they did back then? Says me who played this back in the day, and I'm still playing it, so you could say I've got the same vibe. That little fish is a little too realistic for my liking. I always found that the levels on Donkey Kong Country 3, the underwater ones, always strike me as being so ultra detailed, and especially like the monsters on it, that I find them hard to fit in. But like the underwater monsters do often seem more realistic on the underwater level. Sorry, the monsters on the underwater levels often seem more realistic than they do on the other levels. I mean, obviously he's got a googly-eyed shark. Okay, just wait this out. There we go. I'm going to grab those bananas, why not? I like a banana. So, I just got hit, I didn't want to, and if I'm not careful I'm going to get killed. So what's over here that's allowing me to miss? The N. You can tell if there's like a direction where it's clear you can go there, and if there's just not an obvious threat, there was going to be something there. So just wait here, pace it out. Could do with an on guard soon. I'm not sure if there is one on this level though. It's amazing, the early parts of this game I know incredibly well, but some of the later parts, because you don't play them as much obviously, I can't remember my way exactly around the levels precisely. Here we go, another boss. This is where Donkey is better. Okay, now you have to dodge it when it's red. Trying to get the stinger, I believe. There we go. So that will provide a little bit of a shield, but I think it can just smash through it and get you anyway. Well, definitely if it's red. Oh no, look, it seemed to provide a buffer. Oof. Look how erratic his movement is. Okay. Diddy, it's all up to you. Boom. Look at that, Diddy stole it after Donkey did all of the work. Okay. So look at this. This is over halfway through the game, I believe. It wouldn't say that it's halfway through the game just for the fact that... oh, was there a secret I've missed now? Just the fact that I haven't got all of the bonus rooms. 47 lives. Look at that, they're green because they're frozen, they're cold, they're going blue. That one's not. I didn't know if there was a secret there, that was almost like a suicide. But like, I can't save on this for ages. No secret up there. Barrels on this are huge compared to in the sequel. Ooh, that was taking a chance. I think they indicate that they can't be killed. So you get a sense of like snow blindness on this later. So That's quite a fast moving level. Oh. So that's like a fun little thing that you can do, but it's not an essential thing. Oof. Okay, so look at the snow, it's gone really thick now. Whee! Boo! Youch! Okay. Oh, I'm lucky that that worked out. I'm not going to get that Ramby. So that's just trying to lure me in. Oof. Lucky. Unlucky. Let's give this another go. I can do this. So that was like, didn't need to do that. Okay, so what I can do is go and get this DK barrel and kill that and kill that, and then come here and then jump there, and then let that one go automatically, and this is another lucky escape there. My aim is slightly off. Okay, so good aiming so far. That went faster, but luckily getting hit there didn't damage me too badly. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Ah, bad timing. The aim was right, but the timing was bad. I might have to do a save state, guys. So otherwise, how am I going to get through this? Is the stream going okay? Yeah, the stream's still going. Donkey Kong. So I usually miss that one. Does that mean my aim is getting better? Oops. So another bad shot. Oh my god, it's going insane now. This, look how hard this gets. In fact, you have to repeat this whole sequence. Still keeps going more. Oh my god, this is never ending. Oh my god, that sucks. Okay, hang on. Screw this. Screw this. Wait. Oh, shit. How do you rewind? How do you rewind? I want to rewind. Yes. Look. Just give me a suspension point. Like so. Like, save. And then, look. X. Look, that will do. That will do. Well, I'm going to do the rewind thing because I'm weak. Okay. So, right, so start. Boom. That is so crafty, I shouldn't have done that. But I feel, okay, hang on. Look, what's the point of rewinding and like cheating like that? Oh wait. So I need to press rewind. I can't rewind. Oh, I can't rewind. They'll teach me. Ah, damn it! I don't know how to rewind on this. So I managed it once, but now I've got to work hard, roll up my sleeves, and complete the level like a non-cheating McCheaterson. So just for the record, I've now uncheated. You know, you could say that using the rewind feature is technically cheating, but I've now just continued the game without having done that. Okay, it's still okay. I think I'm going to give up for now. This has been fun, guys, but I don't like this level and I've got other things to do today. What to do to die today, as they say. So, once again, I'll just wrap this up here. My name is David Pustansky. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram by following at David Pustansky, which is spelled Pustansky. This is the Extreme Improv channel. So tonight at 8:30 PM UK time there'll be Extreme Improv XStreamed, which is a live improv comedy show featuring many performers playing short form improv comedy challenges, and it's completely interactive where the audience can put their comments in the live chat and we will make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions. Also, you can watch it in many places. You can watch it at youtube.com/extreme improv, facebook.com/extreme improv. You can watch it at on our Twitter page, which is twitter.com/extreme improv. Then, of course, there's twitch.tv/extreme improv. And our website is www.extremeimprov.co.uk. As well as these live streams, we've got the Games Monster podcast. So if you want to hear me talk about video games, including Donkey Kong Country, do subscribe to the podcast on iTunes or Google Podcasts or anywhere else where you get your favourite podcasts. For now, though, I am going to say that is me. So, ta-ta for now. Thank you so much, and bye-zy, wise.